here's a little tour and what to do in a video. So here we go. So right over here to the right, we have our fish tanks.
All right, so we have 3 goldfish in here. These are their pellets. They sit right on top. Open the lid. Probably only gonna be here twice, so you can do like 1, 2, 3 pinches. And you'll see the fish will start going after the food. That should be good. They can go at least 3-4 days without food, so that's good. And then these guys over here, there's a little switch. You can turn on their light. There's only 2 little tetras. There's a tiny little bit of food. They're really small fish, so just a tiny little bit. You just drop it right in the back, and you'll see them start flicking around, going after the food.
Great, thank you so much. So we're gonna head over here to the kitchen where we have all the other pets. So you might find Juniper sitting in her little bed over here. So this is just all the stuff you're gonna need. So let's start over here. So on top we have the birds. So the main thing what you just need to give them is food and water. So these are their seeds and these are their Zupreme. I left you a little note, but the Zupreme goes in these 2 and the seeds go in that one. So you can just dump out the seeds in our compost bucket right here and then refill the seeds there. And then they probably won't need topping up on Zupreme because they rarely eat it, but yeah. And over here is the birds' water. So they probably won't need much topping up, but if this clear plastic part, if you just lift it up, it's kind of messy, but if you lift it up and turn it up, you can go fill it up in the sink and then you can put it back face down. It might drip a little, but that's fine, just be aware. So onto the guinea pig. My mom will tell you a little bit about what you need to do.
Okay, Flower gets 2 big handfuls of the hay into the little corner slot. Her little pellets, she should be fine with this, but if you need to top it up, that is in here, so you can give her, 2 or 3 scoops of the pellets. And if you want to be really nice to the guinea pig, she needs some vegetables, and Parker set up some guinea pig veg, so you can give her like half of this if you want to be on Flower's sweet side. Give her half of that in the little dish that's in the cage, and she's all set for a few days. And the last thing for Flower here is just check her water. She might be fine and not need a refill, but it just is held on here with an elastic. Screw up the bottom, fill it up at the sink, and she takes care of the rest.
Cool. So moving on to Juniper. So her food and stuff is over here. We have some, she takes these toys out, but she uses this to get up to her little area. So right here is her dry food. So the dry food is located in the big black bucket. So if she's running low, you can just top her up on that. And right here is her wet food dish. And there's a new can of wet food sitting right on top of that with a spoon. So you can give her about 1/4 to 1/2 of that when you come, but she doesn't need that much, but she loves it, and yeah, and you can play with her if you want, and she has a little tunnel in my room. This is Junie's litter box, so she's pretty good about burying her poop and pee, so you won't see it, but you probably will be able to smell it. And we have bags up here, so you can just pull a bag. And then here's our scoop. You might have to fish around in there to get something. You can just put them in the bag. And if you didn't get that much, you can just leave the bag on the side and you can fill it up next time. Or if there's a lot, you can take it over here and put it in the trash can, which is the smaller one over here. The last thing.
What's the last thing?
The plants.
Oh, plants.
So you can head onto the porch, and the plants are out here. The watering can. Watering cans are here. I'm guessing the plants my mom wants you to water are these ones. But yeah, so thank you. And that's everything you need to know.